Hi Libra, this is your June 2020 forecast. If you'd like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, great month this month, then do use the link below. So we are going into June. Straight away we're going to have an eclipse. It's going to be a fiery one. We're going to have petty feelings, jealousy, someone poking the bear, someone pushing your buttons, you or them. And for you, you're looking at the 9th house all month. So you're looking at your greatest hopes and dreams. You're looking at your long-term future. And I have this feeling of angst and frustration within you because you are a little bit directionless. You know where you want to be, or maybe you don't. You want change. And internally, you really, really need that change. It's itchy because you're trying to get that change, but there's things in the way stopping you from achieving that faster. Things are being slowed down. And then at the end of the month, there is another eclipse. So the next 6 to 8 weeks are going to be up and down. We've got eclipse, eclipse, eclipse. But right in the middle of the month, from the 18th of June through the 26th of July, we've got Mercury retrograde shadow period starting and ending, including Mercury retrograde. So what that means is that feelings we've had before, people, situation, details are back on the table. And we have to look at those again. We have to address those. So where you are at your career, study and finance, you do have the 5 of Wands. Now, this is directly talking about this competitive, jealousy, petty, narky behavior. And it looks like that there's a standstill here, whether the details, the finances, things have been put on hold. We're not quite sure what. Now, when it comes to eclipse, we've got the sun, we've got the moon, and they're competing. They're vying for the limelight. We've got the masculine and the feminine energy here, and so this brings up this tension and this angst. So there is going to be conflict there, and this is a real psychological feeling, and all month that's for you. So you are going to be forced to address your psychological fundamental belief systems, that which have propelled yourself from your whole future. So maybe something someone says or does is going to really irk you, and like, why is that bothering me? Why is this bothering me so much? Because there's something within you that is dying for a change. That's why we're feeling itchy within, because we want that growth, we want that change, we want to be further afield, broadening our horizons. But something's getting in the way, and some of this is you, some of this is your psychological self. So what happens over this next 8 weeks? You are going to address that, the way you see things, your psychological, your mental abilities. There is going to be a change there. It's going to be forced on you, and you're going to have to make that change. So backbiting, fighting, details, lost emails, lost details. Like this is just going to be finances, career, and study. So look, things aren't on time, things aren't easy. Maybe there's a bit of, some bullying going on. Maybe this is a time for you to, pick my battles. Do I really want to go all in on this or not? So just looking at your emotions, and when they're heightened during these 2 eclipses, Mercury retrograde coming in, I'm dealing with the same people, I'm dealing with the same, oh my God, is that happening again? Oh, do I have to deal with that again? This is the emotions you're going to be feeling. At home, we do have the King of Pentacles here, so there is some sort of a mental struggle at home as well. So maybe you come home from work and the people you live with, they're getting on your nerves as well. Someone's trying to be a little bit manipulative or trying to be authoritative this month at home as well. This is also about my future. I'm sitting at home, I'm looking at my future, I'm looking at what it looks like financially, practical, tangible ways, and I'm thinking about how can I get there. And this is about being assertive and authoritative within yourself as well. Habits and savings, and how you can tighten your belt to achieve those goals. Also, there might be a really good time for you to sit down and talk to someone, an older, well, not older, but a male or masculine energy here, which is going to give you some really good sage advice. When it comes to your health, we do have the Ace of Wands. So Libra, this is going to be a sexy time. Lots of sex for some of you, but also in the area of the sudden change. When we break up with someone, or when we have a major thing happen in life, suddenly we want to chop all our hair off or dye our hair. So it looks like something around here is going to give you a bit of a look, a change to your look, and this is going to be something that's sudden that brings in, and or so there's some kind of divine offer here for you where you can get that for free or a really good discount. When it comes to your love, you do have the 9 of Swords. Something here is bothering you. We've got 9, 9, and 9 here for you everywhere. Now, where you're having this conflict is not just with your, co-workers and stuff like that, but with your neighbors, your siblings, your people online. So this can be a cultural thing. This can be a copyright thing. This can be you and a person from another country, and this is arguing and well, even rights. Look for more rights round about this week. There's going to be more. So this is real angst here, this psychological, this cultural, and it's banging against each other. This real masculine versus feminine energy going on here as well. So when it comes to your love, something here is being brought up again, psychological. Have I made a mistake? Am I over obsessing? Am I over anxious? Am I reading into things? Have I been played again? Something here is keeping me awake. Now, for some of you, a small select few of you, this is because my partner's away and everything's going wrong, and I really just need my partner here because I really, really want to, have that support. For others, this is, okay, well, I am feeling this loss. Something's happened and there's been some sort of cut, and in my mind, I'm feeling this hurt. With your Enduring Virtue messages from the angels, Libra. Yeah, so, if this is awakening an emotion in you, pettiness, jealousy, bitterness, jealousy, any of those feelings, is this something that is actually happening, or is this, this energy and this is sparking this in you? So be aware of both of that. Now, of course, from the 18th at least, but even with the eclipses, I sure wouldn't sign anything. Don't sign anything, don't buy anything new, especially anything technology, because you will have to return it, you will have to re-sign it, you will have to readdress it, because there's hidden details, there's things in there that are not going to be straightforward. So this time is a good time for planning and researching, but not a time that is going to be, everything's going to go smoothly. See, we do have that money there, we do have that abundance there. It is going to come. It's just that everything's going so slowly. So you are going to achieve that goal. It's just taking its time. It's driving you nuts. Daniel says, look, I'm here with those negotiations with your partner, with people that you work with or the other. And this is going to be a crux where we really do need to be listening to each other. We can't just be banging heads. We really do need to sit back, take a moment. Everything that we've dealt with before in the past, let's just put that on hold. Let's try and deal with this with a fresh, clean state, clean way of thinking, perspective, our mental. So this is going to change the way you think on a daily basis, okay? Our perspective is going to change. There is going to be a psychological shift. And if you can start to just do that now, you're going to find this a lot easier for yourself. Maya says, look, we have to research. We have to look at the numbers. Maybe we need to talk to an expert. And Athena says, trust yourself, be powerful, stand up for yourself. You got this. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side, Jake, may the force be with you.